as he makes the first one. Cole Chapman without a field goal here. Shady Spring shooting 30% from the field. Poca 50%. As he rattles home both of them. McNeely will bring it across the timeline, kicks it over to Campbell Meeks. Man-to-man defense once again for Shady. Now they feed it down in that low post, and it gets stolen away by Braden Chapman quickly. They'll push it up ahead. 17-footer, no good straight away, but rebound to the Tigers. Now the three is good from the right wing for Todd Duncan. And finally, field goal for the Tigers. They were held without a field goal for 4 minutes and 40 seconds there. They feed it down into Ethan Payne. The senior goes to work down inside. Shot no good, but we've got a whistle and a foul. They get that one on number 11. I'm sorry. Yep, it is number 11, Samuel Jordan. 2 shots coming up for Ethan Payne. As the senior misses the first one. Headed to Marshall University to play football next fall. Second shot up, and he makes 1 of 2. His first point of the afternoon, as quickly down the other side, the drive, no good, cleared out by Toby Payne. McNeely gets it over to Ethan Payne, and a nice block by Jaden Holstein. Here come the Tigers down the other side, 3 on the way, good for Braden Chapman. He's got 9 points. And a 1-point advantage for the Dots. We approach 6 minutes to go. McNeely over on the right wing, guarded by Braden Chapman. Penetrates, steps through, shot up with the right hand. Nice work by Isaac McNeely. Again, the games that I saw Shady play, they like to push it up the floor quickly. That's a whistle and a foul on the Dots. Goes against Ethan Payne. That's his second. Team foul number 4, as Duncan will trigger it in, but before that we get a substitution. Jordan Wolf will check in, 6'1" sophomore. .542 to go, second quarter action here inside the Walker Convocation Center. Nice move and a layup with the right hand by Cole Chapman. 4 points now for Cole Chapman and a 1-point advantage for Poca. McNeely over on the right side, picks up his dribble. Left side, Campbell Meeks penetrates, kicks it down in, ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Dots with 5:13. Here in the second quarter, 20-19, Poca leading Shady Spring. Campbell Meeks will trigger it in along the baseline. McNeely, too strong, tipped around and controlled, and we've got a whistle, and that's going to go against Poca. They get that one on Toby Payne. That's his first, team foul number 5 on the Dots. Just under 5 minutes to go, second quarter, and a 3 from outside, no good from Cole Chapman. Jackson Toney puts it on the floor out top. Guarded by Duncan, works it in the corner. Looking down low. Campbell Meeks now. McNeely runs off a screen and try to get it through into the corner to Jackson Toney. Ball's intercepted, and here comes the Tigers down the other side into the corner. 3 on the way, off the mark. Tip up, no good. Tipped back into the hands. They give it back out and swing it over on the left side. A 3 from that angle, no good. Misses everything for Todd Duncan. Jackson Toney will slow it down and wait for his teammates. 4 minutes to go here, second quarter. 1-point lead for Poca. Down inside, Toby Payne goes in and lays it up and in. And there's some contact there as Todd Duncan goes right to the bench. And Maxwell will check in for Shady Spring. .344 to go, second quarter. Holstein out top, gives it over to Maxwell. Now Cameron Manns penetrates down in the paint, pull up 15-footer straight away is good for Cameron Manns. Nice looking move there from the 6'4" sophomore. Manns' first field goal of the evening. 22-21, now we've got an offensive foul, illegal screen. We're going to get that one on Jordan Wolf of Poca. That's his first, team foul number 6 on the Dots. Poca led 17-9 after the first quarter. As Shady has outscored Poca 12-5 here in the second quarter. 22-21, Poca leading. Maxwell holds it, now kicks it out top. Chapman penetrates, step through, nice move, and gets it to go down. Braden Chapman. 11 points for Chapman. And Shady Spring back on top. McNeely penetrates all the way to the basket. Nice little finger roll there for the junior. And the Dots back in the lead. Quickly, a 3 from the left wing. Manns fills it up. And back and forth we go here in the second quarter between the Tigers of Shady Spring and the Dots of Poca. McNeely, nice move. And his shot no good, but he draws contact and a foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 2:27 to go here in the second quarter. Todd Duncan set to check in for Spring Valley. As McNeely will go to the line to shoot 2. And he makes that one. 1 of 2 from the foul line this afternoon for McNeely. Trying to tie it up right here with this one. And he does. 2 of 2 for Isaac McNeely. He's got 10 points. Up top, Braden Chapman. Guarded by Meeks. He'll step back, 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound down to Jackson Toney, and we're going to get a reach-in foul on Todd Duncan. That foul is his second. Team foul number 6 on Spring Valley. I'm sorry, on Shady Spring. Apologize for that. Isaac McNeely out on the right wing, looking for a screen. Now penetrates, pull-up, jump shot, 17-footer in and out, no good. A rebound out of bounds. It'll stay with Poca as Cameron Manns and Todd Duncan going up, and the ball looked like it went off of Duncan, out of bounds. As he'll take a seat over on the bench. 1:51 to go here, first half. All tied up here, 26 apiece. Campbell Meeks out top. Pressured by Braden Chapman. It's a screen, now feeds it down into Toby Payne. Nice little pass over to Isaac McNeely for the layup. Dots ahead, 28-26. 1:25 to go. Braden Chapman penetrates, and that's going to be a foul. And it looked like it was against Jordan Wolf, but it could go, and they do give it to Isaac McNeely. I think it could have went to either one of them. I thought Wolf came in, slid in on it. But they do give the foul to Isaac McNeely. 1-1 for Braden Chapman. Sophomore is 3 of 3 from the foul line. He's got 12 points. Trying to tie it up once again. And he does. 28 apiece, 1:19 to go, second quarter. Shady Spring and Poca. Shady Spring, class AAA number 2. Poca, class AA number 2 in the state. The give to Toby Payne. He fumbled it there. Now gives it back out to McNeely, left wing. Into the corner. He'll pull up, jump shot on the way. Count it. And the foul as McNeely drops in a 3 from the corner. He's fouled by Cole Chapman, and he'll go to the line, try to complete a 4-point play. And he does. 3 of 4 from the foul line, 16 points for McNeely. 32-28, under a minute to go here, second quarter. Braden Chapman penetrates baseline, but we got a whistle, and they're going to get a foul on Toby Payne. Second foul on Toby Payne. Team foul number 8 on Poca. Hunter Tony checks in, 6-foot freshman for Poca, number 40. Braden Chapman at the line. First shot up and in. Everybody took off. It was a 1-and-1. Five of 5 from the foul line for Braden Chapman. And he rolls that one in. Stays perfect. He's got 15 points. 2-point advantage for Poca. 49 seconds. McNeely will walk it across the timeline, and it looks like they'll pull it out. As Jackson Toney and Campbell Meeks will head to the corners, as well as Jordan Wolf and Hunter Tony. So they'll set on it here for the last shot of the first half, leading by 2, 32-30. Campbell Meeks hands it over to McNeely, under 10 now. Guarded by Maxwell. He'll pull up. 3 on the way. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Isaac McNeely. As we head to the locker room here at halftime, the Dots over the Tigers, 35-30. You're watching the Par Mars shootout in the Big House here on Video Productions.
Anyone addicted to opioids. It leads only to pain, sickness, and tragic loss.
The worst part of being an addict is being sick. You can't even explain it. That's how bad it is.
I OD'd 3 times while I was 15 years old. That third time, my heart stopped 3 different times.
It destroyed everything I had. It took everything I had and everything I had away.
I could not hold a job. I didn't have friends. You know, I lost everything and everyone I had.
If you're at that point, medication-assisted treatment and counseling from an accredited program like OVP Health can often help you find hope and to regain what was lost.
There's hope, yeah. Thank God. If it wasn't for programs like this, what would we do?
I don't know where I'd be. I probably wouldn't be sitting here. I don't know if I'd be alive.
My life is coming back, basically. My life is coming back, slowly but surely.
There is so much hope out there, and this place really can change somebody's life.
To find an OVP Health location near you, visit us at ovphealth.com.
Welcome back inside the Walker Convocation Center here at halftime. 35-30, Poca leading Shady Spring. And watch this as McNeely, and that's just nasty right there, as he pulls up and just drops a three-pointer just before the buzzer. And again, the Dots lead the Tigers 35-30 at halftime. A three-day event here at the Walker Convocation Center. The Parmar Shootout in the Big House. I'm glad you could join us today right here on Video Productions. We'll step aside, and then we'll come back and go over some halftime stats. 35-30, Poca leading Shady Spring here at half.
Impaired drivers are the cause of 32% of all fatal crashes in West Virginia. On average, there are 9,000 drivers arrested each year for driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs. Law enforcement wants to ensure drivers are making the right decision before they get behind the wheel. So if you have a friend or loved one that is too impaired to drive, take their keys, call a cab, or find them a safe ride home. In West Virginia and surrounding states, officers want to remind you to drive sober or get pulled over.
I'm Stuart Caldwell. For more than 40 years, I and my firm have vindicated the rights of individuals hurt by defective drugs, defective chemicals, and other products. Now I'm teaming with Booth to take on the big drug companies to vindicate the rights of children born with NAS. There are significant legal proceedings that could affect you and your child's legal rights.
If you're the parent or guardian of a child who you believe is born dependent on opioids, you need to act now.
At Farmer Climate Campbell, we pride ourselves on providing classic service.
You get a firm that's concerned about you, your family, as well as the legal process.
We combine the newest technology and digital tools
with our 35 years of experience
to help you get more than the insurance company wants to offer.
Traditional service,
contemporary techniques.
It'll never go out of style.
Call 346-5990.
Steve, is that your car?
No, it's a rental.
Welcome back inside the Walker Convocation Center here on the campus of West Virginia State University. Jack Withler alongside the crew of Video Productions here this evening for a good one between the Tigers of Shady Spring, the class AAA, number 2 in the latest AP rankings, taking on the Dots of Poca. The Dots in class AA, they are ranked number 2 as well in that class. As we take a look at halftime stats for Shady Spring. They're in the first half. 41% from the field. They were 9 of 22. 4 of 13 from behind the arc for 31%. They were perfect from the foul line. 8 of 8. Leading the way is sophomore guard Braden Chapman with 15 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 4 from behind the arc. He was perfect from the foul line, 6 of 6, finished with 4 rebounds in the first half. 6 points coming from Todd Duncan. Duncan 2 of 4 from the field, including 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 5 points from Cameron Manns. Manns 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from three-point. And 4 points coming from Cole Chapman. So the 4 individuals scoring for the Tigers in the first half. For Poca, the Dots shot 57% from the field, 13 of 23, including 42% from behind the arc. They were 5 of 12 and 57% from the foul line. 4 of 7. Leading the way is junior Isaac McNeely with 19 points, including a flurry there at the end. He had a 4-point play, a three-pointer from the corner in which he was fouled, and made the foul shot to complete the 4-point play, and there at the end, just before the halftime buzzer, dropped in a three-pointer from out front to give the lead 35-30 for the Dots. So 19 points for Isaac McNeely, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 6 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the foul line to lead the Dots. 8 points coming from Jackson Tony. Tony, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. 4 points from Toby Payne, 2 of 2 from the field. 3 points from Campbell Meeks. Meeks 1 of 3 from behind the arc. And rounding out the scoring in the first half for the Dots, 1 point from Ethan Payne. Payne 0 for 1 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Rebounding, the Dots out-rebounding Shady Spring 13-12. As we look in the first quarter, it was 17-9, the Dots, and then a 21-18 advantage for Shady Spring in the second quarter, and that gives us a score of 35-30 here at halftime. We had 5 lead changes there in the first half. They were tied 3 times. As Poca makes their way out onto the court here at halftime. Shady Spring has yet to make their way out. So we'll step aside. We'll come back with the start of the second half. Dots leading the Tigers 35-30 right here on Video Productions.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Last year, impaired drivers were the cause of 32% of all fatal crashes in West Virginia. On average, there are 9,000 drivers arrested each year for driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs. Law enforcement wants to ensure drivers are making the right decision before they get behind the wheel. So if you have a friend or loved one that is too impaired to drive, take their keys, call a cab, or find them a safe ride home. In West Virginia and surrounding states, officers want to remind you to drive sober or get pulled over.
At Farmer Climate Campbell, we pride ourselves on providing classic service.
You get a firm that's concerned about you, your family, as well as the legal process.
We combine the newest technology and digital tools
with our 35 years of experience
to help you get more than the insurance company wants to offer.
Traditional service,
contemporary techniques.
It'll never go out of style.
Call 346-5990.
Steve, is that your car?
No, it's a rental.
Start of the second half here inside the Walker Convocation Center, the Parmar Shootout in the Big House. 3-day event here, Monday, today, and tomorrow. It'll wrap up with a full day of games, high school girls and boys. It'll be Shady ball to start things out. A step back three from the corner for Braden Chapman, no good. Long rebound to Duncan, and he'll lay it up and in for Todd Duncan to start things off. Back and forth ball game in that first half between these two, and that's what we expected. Two very good teams. Of course, featuring junior Isaac McNeely. McNeely, 4-star is what they've got him. 247 Sports, number 51 in the country. Rivals has him at number 57. Down low is Toby Payne. He'll lay it up and in. 6'5" junior. Toby Payne again with multiple Division I football offers. Step back. Three-pointer by Mans, no good. Long rebound to the Dots. Quickly up ahead to Ethan Payne. He'll stop. Shot up and gets it to roll in, and a foul. Nice smart play that time by Ethan Payne. As he just stopped and let Todd Duncan jump up, come down on him, and then he lays it up and in. He'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. 4 points for Ethan Payne. And the largest lead in the ball game, 8 for Poca, 40-32. Left side, Chapman goes down inside the paint, loses the handle on it, turnover on Shady Spring. Right in the hands of Jackson Toney. Campbell Meeks thought about it. Now picks up his dribble, wide open down low. Nice entry pass. And good recognition by Meeks as Ethan Payne lays it up and in. Ten-point advantage, and now he's spin move in the paint as Mans loses his footing and falls to the floor, a turnover. Full court pressure. Get the pass into Jackson Toney. They try to trap here near side. Up ahead, into the front court. Campbell Meeks. Now Toney with it. Swing it right side. McNeely, pull up three. Too strong. Nice rebound by Mans. Penetration, they kick. Wide open three, that one's short. And rebound. Scramble for it, and finally, Braden Chapman comes up with it, and we've got a whistle. And this is going to be a blocking foul on Toby Payne. That'll be his third foul. Samuel Jordan will check in for the Tigers. Cameron Mans will check out. Jordan, a 6'3" sophomore. Toby Payne will also check out for the Dots as Jordan Wolf checks in for him. Inbound it on the right side. Now they kick it back out. Cole Chapman gives it over to Duncan. Nice pump fake. He'll pull a three from the right wing. In and out, no good. Nice rebound. The put back up, no good. But a whistle and a foul. Nice work by Samuel Jordan. Get that offensive rebound. He'll go to the line to shoot two. And they get the foul on Jackson Toney. That's his second. 10-point advantage for Poca here. 5:17 to go. As first shot up, no good for Jordan. Second shot on the way. 1 of 2 for the sophomore, Samuel Jordan. Brings it back to a single-digit lead for the Dots, 42-33. Full court pressure once again. They finally get it into McNeely. They'll let everybody clear out. Going against Duncan easily into the front court. Nice pass. In behind the Tigers defense once again is Ethan Payne. 8 points for Ethan Payne. And the largest lead here again, 11 points for the Dots, 44-33. Nice penetration, the floater with the right hand, no good. Rebound, Braden Chapman puts it back up and in off the glass. .440 to go, third quarter. Here at the Parmar shootout in the big house. McNeely out top. Now he'll get it back over on the right wing, looking for a screen, goes baseline, pull-up baseline jumper is off the mark. Nice rebound by Jordan Wolf to extend the offensive possession here for the Dots. Tony for three, right wing, too strong. Rebound, Ethan Payne back up, no good. Finally cleared out by the Tigers. Quickly up ahead to Duncan. They kick it back out, wide open three. Braden Chapman, nothing but net. Chapman with 20 points, 2 of 6 from behind the arc. Shady Spring shooting 40% right now from the field, as the Dots 55%. McNeely penetrates down in, gets it over to Payne. As he fumbles it, they'll kick it back out. Back over to Payne. Low post, spin move, shot up off the glass. Nice move with the touch for Ethan Payne. And we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe that will go against Jackson Tony, as Braden Chapman tried to penetrate the baseline. Checking back in for Poca will be Hunter Tony, 6-foot freshman. Cole Chapman will trigger it in along the baseline for the Tigers into the corner to Holstein. They kick it back out top to Duncan, top of the key, picked up. Swing it to Cole Chapman, now Duncan. Crossover into the paint, floater with the right hand, left it short. Out of bounds, over to Poca. 2:58 to go, third quarter, 46-38. Poca leading Shady Spring. Duncan will pick up McNeely. Go under three. Right side. Hunter Tony. Dribbles, now gives it over to Wolf. I'm sorry, that's Campbell Meeks. Now McNeely. Dots being patient here with the offense, and a 46-38 lead here in the third quarter. And now we got a 5-second. A little too patient that time by the freshman Hunter Tony. And a 5-second violation. 2:20 to go. 8-point lead for the Dots here in the third quarter. Shady came in today 3-0 on the season. Braden Chapman penetrates. Ball is slapped out of there by Hunter Tony. Nice defense by the freshman. Poca came in at 3-1. They're only lost to the Nitro Wildcats at home last week, and got a whistle and a foul on Shady Spring. Get that foul on Samuel Jordan. That's his second. 2 shots coming up for Ethan Payne. Payne 2 of 3 from the foul line, as the Marshall football commit knocks that one down. He's got 11 points. And that one too strong off the back of the iron. Rebound to Cole Chapman. He'll bring it into the front court for the Tigers. Out top, Braden Chapman penetrates, kicks it. 3 on the way. Nothing but net. Cole Chapman. And a timeout called by head coach Ronnie Olson with 1:35 to go. And that is a full timeout. We'll take a full timeout as well. 47-41, Poca leading Shady Spring. 1:35 to go, third quarter, 47-41. Poca leading Shady Spring at the Parmar shootout. The Dots in Class AA, Region 4, Section 1, along with Buffalo and St. Joseph on the other side of that Region 4. In Section 2 is Charleston Catholic, Ravenswood, and Roane County. Looking at Shady Spring in Class AAA, Region 3, Section 1. Shady Spring, Independence, Westside, and Pikeview. There's a realignment to the 4 classifications this year for basketball and next year as well. McNeely walks it across, gives it over to Campbell Meeks. At Region 3, Section 2, as McNeely pulls up for a 3 and another one. 22 points for Isaac McNeely. Penetrate, scoop shot no good. Braden Chapman gets his own rebound, forces one up, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Braden Chapman with 20 points. 6 of 6 from the foul line. That foul was on Hunter Toney. But in that Class AAA, Region 3, Section 2 is Herbert Hoover, Midland Trail, Nicholas County, and Sissonville. On the other side of Shady Spring, Independence, Westside, and Pikeview. Of course, Independence right now is in a pause period. They're 2-0 as Braden Chapman sinks the second one. 8-point lead for Poca. McNeely out top. Over to Meeks. He'll get it back with 44 seconds. I think maybe they'll hold it again like they did at the end of the second quarter and try to get it back in the hands of Isaac McNeely, and he'll come around off the screen. Picked up by Cole Chapman with 29 seconds, closely guarding McNeely. Campbell Meeks, and he's got a 5-second count on him. Now he'll dribble down in, hand it over to McNeely with 11 seconds. McNeely back over to Meeks. Thought about the 3, gives it back to Isaac McNeely. Tries to get room, goes baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Blocked by Mans, and we'll go to the end of the third quarter with your score, 50-42. Poca leading Shady Spring. You're watching the Parmar shootout in the Big House right here on Video Productions.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Hey there, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Welcome back inside the Walker Convocation Center as we go to the fourth quarter. Dots leading 50-42. They led 35-30 at the end of the first half. Dots outscored the Tigers 12-11 there in the third quarter. As Shady Spring a little more emphasis on the defensive pressure here to start things off here in the fourth quarter. McNeely closely guarded by Cole Chapman. Gives it over to Toney. Bounce pass down into Toby Payne. He'll turn around and lay it up and in as he rolls that one across the front of the iron. Toby Payne with 8 points. 52-42, back to a double-digit lead for the Dots. Braden Chapman, left wing. Step back three, no good, but he is fouled by Campbell Meeks. The 3 shots coming up for Braden Chapman. 6'1" sophomore. $20 points on the evening. Has that one up and in. And he makes all 3 of those. 24 points for Chapman. 52-45. McNeely step through, layup good with the right hand. And that shot up and in. On the other end for Braden Chapman, and now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by head coach Alan Osborne. That's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second as well. .6:37 to go here, fourth quarter action, 54-47. The Dots on top of the Tigers of Shady Spring. Now back tip, they're going to get a whistle and a reach-in foul on Todd Duncan. Duncan's 4th foul. 24 points for Isaac McNeely here this evening. Gives it over to Tony. Now he got it back on the right wing, looking for a screen. Goes down into the paint, kicks it out. They swing it out top to Jackson Tony, and he'll drop it in from straight away. Back to a 10-point lead, and that's going to be a walk on Cole Chapman. Samuel Jordan checks back in. McNeely up top. Now he'll bring it back out. Head coach Alan Osborne wants them to run their offense here. Shady trying to trap, get a turnover, get back into this. Down 10, 57-47. And now whistle and a foul on the Tigers. We'll get that one on Braden Chapman. That's his second. Team foul number 4 on Shady Spring. 5:21 to go. McNeely out top, guarded by Cole Chapman. Entry pass, Toby Payne, and a 6'5" junior lays it up off the glass and in. He's got 10 points. Jordan shot, no good. Rebound to McNeely. We approach 4.5 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. 12-point advantage for Poca. Ethan Payne. And he loses the handle on it, picked up by Cole Chapman. And almost a steal there for Campbell Meeks. And they'll get him with a reach-in foul. That'll be his third. Team foul number 6 on the dots. 59-47. Your score? Here in the fourth quarter, 4:15 to go. Poca trying to give Shady Spring their first loss. Nice crossover move. The layup couldn't get it to go down for Cole Chapman. And the rebound, he was standing out of bounds. Timeout Shady Spring, 4:03 to go, 59-47. The Dots leading the Tigers here on Video Productions.
FCA has incredible impact on coaches, the teams, the players, and the community as well.
It's changed our lives. It's changed mine as a husband, as a father, and as a coach.
It does make an impact on our lives.
FCA has become a full circle in our lives.
People from all different kinds of backgrounds.
If all we're going to be is a coach that happens to be a Christian, I think it's more important to be a Christian that happens to be a coach.
Hey there, I'm Jake, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's new Grilled Spicy Deluxe is that grilled chicken that we all know and love with the grilled marks. It's super juicy. The heat, the cheese, the multi-grain brioche bun, the flavor is just out of this world.
Hey, I'm Amber, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe is the chicken. This is not your traditional spicy chicken sandwich. You get the grilled flavor, seasoning, spices, married all together to this perfect sandwich. It's literally like fireworks in your mouth.
Under 4 to go here in the fourth quarter. Poca leading Shady Spring 59-47. As the ball slapped away by Jordan, here comes the Tigers. Duncan, he'll pull up 3 from the right wing. Off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Ethan Payne. And the music's still playing here inside the Walker Convocation Center as the layup is good on the other end by Ethan Payne. Finally, they cut the music. I thought we were going to play the rest of the game with some music. 61-47, Poca. Left side, Duncan. Back out top to Cole Chapman. Penetrates, spin move into the paint. Kicks it back out. Now they'll reset it over on the right side. Aiden Chapman. Step back, long. And they do count that as a 3. I thought his foot was on the line, but the referee saw otherwise. So a 3-pointer for Braden Chapman. He's got 29 points here this evening. Leads all scorers. Kick out to McNeely with 2:47 to go, and they'll slow things down here for Poca with the 11-point advantage. Now Campbell Meeks out near the center circle. And now we've got a whistle and a foul on Shady Spring. That'll go against Samuel Jordan. $15 foul on Shady Spring as the Dots will trigger it in along the baseline. Neely still looking. Finally gets it out to Toby Payne out top. Into the hands of Jackson Toney as they try to trap and get a steal. Now McNeely over in the far corner. Feeds it out, tipped away, stolen, and a whistle on Campbell Meeks as he tried to take it back from Braden Chapman. So they whistle Meeks with that one. And we've got a timeout called on the floor with 2:03 to go. We'll take a timeout as well. 61-50, Poca leading Shady Spring.
The earth beneath my feet is turning like a wheel and beating like a drum.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications or strings or hassles. It can be that way again. Tire Pros. Hassle-free, guaranteed.
Northside, where everybody rides. Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville on Northside Drive. Brand new professional grade GMCs for less, including ready for work heavy duties, Chevy Silverados, Equinox, and more at Northside. A new generation of luxury is here. Experience the new Buick at Northside Chevrolet Buick GMC Route 19 in Summersville. Browse our enormous inventory now at northsidewv.net.
Coming out of timeout, Todd Duncan will go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1, and he buries the first one. Duncan with 9 points here this evening. First trip to the foul line. Second shot on its way, and it rattles home as he makes both of those. 61-52, Poca leading Shady Spring, 2:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. Campbell Meeks finally gets it in to Ethan Payne. Now he'll get it back. Full court pressure. They try to trap. Ball's knocked away, but into the hands of Jackson Toney. Bounce pass down low. Ethan Payne's layup is good. 63-52, 148. Long three for Duncan. Count it. Wow. Shot that one from out on Route 25 here in Institute and buried it. Full court pressure once again up ahead to Jackson Toney. Now they've got numbers. He goes down all the way to the basket. His layup is good. 10-point lead for Poca. Braden Chapman, he'll fire away and knock it down for three for Braden Chapman. And he's got 32 points here this evening, including 4 of 8 from behind the arc. A timeout called, a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here with 1:20 to go. And Shady Spring back-to-back long-distance threes from Todd Duncan and Braden Chapman. As they try to get back into this one. 65-58. Shady Spring trying to stay perfect. They came in at 3-0. Wins over Woodrow Wilson, Pikeview, and Mount View. Of course, the Dots started their season off with a victory at Chapmanville, a loss at home to Nitro, and victories over Logan and Sissonville. Dots will be back in action as they'll go to Notre Dame, and now a whistle and a foul. They get that one on Jordan. That's his fourth. Team foul number 6. So the Dots not yet in the bonus. 1:17 to go. Campbell Meeks will take it out here near side. Quickly into the front court, picks up his dribble, and now reach-in foul. Jimmy Davidson, the official, making the call. 3-man crew here today. I'm sorry I didn't announce them. Clarence Woody, Clinton Giles, and Jimmy Davidson Jr. 1-on-1 opportunity for Campbell Meeks. And steps up and makes the first. 4 points for Meeks. Second shot up, and he rolls both of those in. 67-58. Dots leading the Tigers, 1:06 to go. Cole Chapman penetrates, kicks it here near side. Holstein penetrates, he'll kick it out to Mans. Thought about the three, now pulls it back and airballed that one. Rebound to Jordan, and he gets it taken away by Toby Payne. McNeely up ahead. Jackson Toney, he'll pull it back. Now penetrates to the basket, misses a shot. I believe the foul was before the shot. Shot up off the front of the iron, no good. Cleared out by Cole Chapman, 41 seconds. 67-58. Cole Chapman's three, short. Off the front of the iron. Into the hands of McNeely with 30 seconds. Back over to Campbell Meeks up ahead. To a wide open, nice job by the Dots. The quick pass is up ahead, and they find a wide open Ethan Payne. Long three off the back of the iron, no good by Braden Chapman. And the Dots will come into the Walker Convocation Center, and we had a good one today between two very good teams here in the state of West Virginia, as the Dots defeat the Tigers 69-58. And Shady Spring will suffer their first loss of the season, and Poca Dots will go to 4-1. We'll step aside for some commercials, and then we'll come back to wrap everything up. You're watching the Parmar Shootout in the Big House here in the Walker Convocation Center right here on Video Productions.
With all that's going on, Mullen Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling wants to remind our neighbors we're here for you. We're taking extra precautions to protect you and our employees. Right now, we're offering 6-month no-interest financing to help you stay comfortable throughout this crisis. Our superior indoor air filtration options will keep viruses, bacteria, and allergens down, increasing indoor air quality, comfort, and safety. Call us today and see how we can help you. Mullen, we're comfortable when you are.
Last year, impaired drivers were the cause of 32% of all fatal crashes in West Virginia. On average, there are 9,000 drivers arrested each year for driving under the influence of alcohol and other drugs. Law enforcement wants to ensure drivers are making the right decision before they get behind the wheel. So if you have a friend or loved one that is too impaired to drive, take their keys, call a cab, or find them a safe ride home. In West Virginia and surrounding states, officers want to remind you to drive sober or get pulled over.
At Farmer Climate Campbell, we pride ourselves on providing classic service.
You get a firm that's concerned about you, your family, as well as the legal process.
We combine the newest technology and digital tools
with our 35 years of experience
to help you get more than the insurance company wants to offer.
Traditional service,
contemporary techniques.
It'll never go out of style.
Call 346-5990.
Steve, is that your car?
No, it's a rental.
Welcome back inside the Walker Convocation Center as the Dots defeated the Tigers 69-58. Shady Spring will suffer their first loss of the season as they'll go to 3-1 on the season. Poca will improve to 4-1 as we take a look at the final stats here for Shady Spring. For the game, they shot 39% from the field, 17 of 44, 33% from behind the arc, just 9 of 27. And they were 15 of 17 from the foul line, 88% on the evening for the Tigers. And leading the way with 32 points was Braden Chapman. He was impressive, 9 of 17 from the field, 4 of 8 from behind the arc, 10 of 11 from the foul line. He finished with a team-high 6 rebounds, 13 points coming from Todd Duncan. He was 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 7 from behind the arc, and 2 of 2 from the foul line. 7 points coming from Cole Chapman, 2 of 8 from the field, 5 points coming from Cameron Manns, and rounding out the scoring for Shady Spring, 1 point from Samuel Jordan. For Poca, leading the way was their junior, Isaac McNeely, finished with 24 points on the evening, 9 of 18 from the field, 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the foul line. He finished with a team-high 5 rebounds for the Dots. The Dots with 4 players in double figures here tonight. 17 points coming from Ethan Payne, the senior, who is headed down to Marshall to play football in the fall. 7 of 9 from the field, 3 of 5 from the foul line. Again, 17 points, 3 rebounds for Ethan Payne. 13 points coming from Jackson Tony. Tony 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from behind the arc, 0 of 1 from the foul line. And rounding out in double figures for the Dots, 10 points from Toby Payne. Toby Payne 5 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from the foul line. He finished with 3 rebounds. And rounding out the scoring for the Dots, 5 points coming from Campbell Meeks. Meeks 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, and 2 of 2 from the foul line. The Dots out rebounding the Tigers 24-22 on the evening, as there was 5 lead changes, three times they were tied. Dots led by as much as 14 there in the fourth quarter with 3:34 to go. And a win here tonight over Shady Spring. Again, the final score, 69-58. So we thank you for tuning in today to the Parmar Shootout in the Big House here at West Virginia State University. I'd like to thank our crew here for video production, Josiah Mounts, the producer. On the camera, Parker Withrow. My name is Jack Withrow. The final score, Poca 69, Shady Spring 58. Good night.